Hi there, it's Callum Newman from The Daily Reckoning, and today I'm joined by my co-editor Shae Russell, who works with a investment advisor called Jim Rickards, and I thought I'd get her here today to tell us a little bit about it. Shae, thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me, Callum.
Shae, can you, for those, if you're watching this, can you tell us a little bit about the man you work with, Jim Rickards?
Right, so I work with Jim Rickards. Now, the best way of thinking about Jim Rickards is that he's probably the most preeminent contrarian economist of our time. Jim's very bullish on gold, for example. He has this belief that gold will go to $10,000 per ounce in the next few years. He's also very much about getting behind what the elites are trying to say and the messages that come out of places like central banks and governments, and trying to simplify very complex topics for ordinary people like you and I.
But we should say he's just not some crank that we've dragged off the street. He works in Wall Street, does a little bit for the US government itself through their security operations. So he's highly qualified and an author as well.
Yeah, look, he's an author of 3 books, right? Oh, actually 4 books, with his 5th book coming out shortly. And yeah, Callum's right. He's not some crank we found off the street. He's got about a 4-decade-long career now. He's been a lawyer. He was involved in the Asian bailout, financial crisis of the bailout there. He is a highly respected investment analyst when it comes to advising private wealthy families on what to do with their money, and also too he has been an advisor to the CIA and sort of war-gamed digital financial problems that might arise.
Well, Jim shot to fame with his book called Currency Wars, which he wrote in 2011, and that ties in with the forecast for gold, doesn't it? It's about a monetary reset that's coming.
Yeah, that's very much the thesis behind it. It's basically that this fiat currency monetary experiment essentially is due to end at some point, and this will be one of the driving factors behind why we're all flocking to gold and why the gold price will rise, because fiat dollars have been devalued so heavily over the past 4 decades.
So I should say Jim provides his analysis in your service, and you provide the local angle for Australian investors. So what are you looking at right now for Australian people interested in Aussie stocks and Aussie gold?
Well, I think this is one of the difficult things for Australian investors, is that our market is so limited in scope. So the whole idea that I'm trying to bring as Jim's local analyst is how you can best use your money for long-term wealth creation and protection. Obviously, I'm very bullish on gold. But also too, as a result of Jim's latest book, Cryptocurrency Wars, we're trying to look at angles and how we can teach Aussie investors to benefit from the growing blockchain technology.
Cool. All right. Well, if you're interested in any of that, click the link in the description box, because I think you can get a copy of Jim's book, Cryptocurrency Wars, at the moment.
You certainly can. I think we've got about 1,000 copies that can be downloaded. So
and not available anywhere else.
Not available anywhere else in the world, actually.
All right. So to sum it up for people, in the next 6 months, you still see lots of opportunities around gold primarily.
Yes, actually, I'm very excited about the opportunities I see for gold, not just in US dollar terms, but also for Australian retail investors as well.
All right, we'll leave it there. See you next time.
Thanks a lot.